It's underway, Jeff. Who might they need to be careful with against Memphis tonight?
Mike Conley, without question, is the most important player the Memphis Grizzlies have. Most of the notoriety goes to Zach Randolph and Marc Gasol, and rightfully so. Terrific players. But Conley is the engine that drives the Grizzlies. Offensively, when he's aggressive, turning the corner, pushing the ball, and making the three, then they can overcome some inherent weaknesses in their roster.
Moves around the defender, and he Euro steps his way to the basket.
4-2.
Boy, there were a lot of people that were trying to sign Marc Gasol this past offseason, but obviously, Jeff, nobody had a shot. He was going back to Memphis.
Absolutely. Big Spain made it clear to every other team and to the Memphis Grizzlies that he would be back with them. It's home for him. He came there when his older brother Powell played there. He went to high school there. I think he's going to play his whole career in the NBA with the Memphis Grizzlies.
Ellis into the front court. Ellis fires for three with 2 left on the 24. Conley on the drive. He puts it up. Nice touch at the basket. He's averaging 17 points per game this season. You know, Ellis, Jeff, one of those guys that you like from a standpoint of, you know, he's going to be out there and play every night. 2 times he's led the NBA in minutes per game.
Yeah, and that's not easy, Mike. To average over 40 minutes a game, that's hard to do. Now, sometimes that comes with taking some possessions off defensively. That's not what you want. But he has great stamina. He has great durability. You want your best players on the floor and available, and Ellis has been able to provide that for the teams he's played for.
Gasol for 2, puts it up. Courtney Lee with a nice dish. He's got 2 assists in this contest. George for 2. It's good with the hook shot.
2 points. The assist from number 11.
A 3-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Randolph fires. The Grizzlies with control on the rebound. 2 points with the sweet reverse. Final seconds. First quarter complete. The Pacers down by 4. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN Sunday after the break. Second quarter set to begin. No one comes out strong here to begin the first. What do you expect now, Jeff?
Well, both teams have to look for some sort of consistency. No consistency in their play. Up and down first quarter, both teams close, but not well played.
George against Barnes. Jeff, 2 years ago, the Pacers were in the conference finals. The Pacers were in talk of a possible championship contender. Where are they now?
Again, hard to decide, Mike. Larry Bird made a huge jump and leap of faith in the offseason to disband what had been good for the Pacers, playing slower, more methodical, defensive-oriented. This is a vastly different team with a vastly different style, and we'll see if they get the results they're hoping for.
Ellis is rejected.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Lets it go. unable to flip it in. Memphis is leading Indiana by a score of 8-4. From three-point land, misfires from beyond the arc. In the paint, puts it in. That's a two-pointer.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Hey, Jeff, we know Monte Ellis can score. How does he fit in with these Pacers?
I like the fit between he and George Hill. I think they needed more creativity from the backcourt. And George Hill is a good spot-up shooter. So George Hill, he'll have that calming presence. He'll start and set a great defensive tone. He'll play off Monte Ellis offensively. And Monte Ellis can do what he does best, which is to get to his right hand and attack the basket.
He curls to the basket. It's good.
Excellent job of getting into the paint and finishing at the rim.
Inside, flips it up, won't go.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
Gets that one to drop.
The assist from number 13, Paul George.
Nice move into the paint. And he just flips it up as time winds down. Buzzer sounds, and the first half comes to an end. Indiana's down by 4. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN Sunday after halftime.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Grizzlies have the halftime lead and didn't really do it with their offense. Of course, the most important lead is the one at the end of the game with the final buzzer. Their offense will probably need to improve to make that a possibility. The Pacers have a halftime deficit and not a lot of points. And no matter what kind of defense you're playing, if you're not leading on the scoreboard, you're not winning the game. It really is that simple.
Game track. 3-point field goal percentage.
There was a point in the opening half where I was starting to get confused by all of the three-pointers. Now, don't get me wrong, the three could be a great part of any team's game. But if you're missing a lot of threes, why are you forcing the issue? Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Welcome back to the Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis for the second half. Jeff Van Gundy alongside me here tonight. Mike Breen on hand. Indiana's in the midst of another tight contest. They've been playing from behind the whole first half, but they're really right there.
But you need somebody to step forward offensively to carry the load, carry the burden, particularly if it's close down the stretch in the fourth quarter. Who is it going to be?
Shooting 2.
And he connects on the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. You know, Randolph has always been a good player with the Portland Trailblazers, with the Knicks, with the Clippers, but he really became a star 2 times to the All-Star team with the Grizzlies.
He found a home there. He found a fan base that appreciated his style. That grit and grind style that has typified Zach Randolph's individual game has fit perfectly into the Memphis Grizzlies culture.
Marc Gasol, Jeff, is one of a number of centers who really passed the ball very well. He's just like his brother.
Yeah, whatever they were taught back in Spain on passing ability should be passed along to all of our American-born players, because these two guys have great vision and pass the ball as well out of the low post as they do out of the high post. And Marc Gasol takes a backseat to no one when it comes to the great passing big men that we have in our game.
Here's the screen. Conley, that's good for 2. He's averaging 15 points per game this season. Ellis against Lee. And now he moves around the defender. Terrific block by Lee. Conley in possession. Jeff, we have a league full of terrific point guards. Sometimes Mike Conley doesn't get the credit he deserves.
He would be an all-star point guard in the Eastern Conference, Mike. You could make the case Conley is the Grizzlies MVP because he sets a tone offensively with unselfishness and defense with intensity.
Working in the post, tries to get under the defender. 2 minutes gone by in the third. Indiana's down by 5. Conley bringing it up here. Lee won't go from three-point range. George against Barnes. Tries it again. Oh, nice rebound by Randolph. Barnes moves into the front court. Gets it up for 2. Converts on the inside.
The assist from number 22, Matt Barnes.
At the buzzer. Oh, what a way to end the quarter. The shot will count. And that will end the third quarter. The Pacers down by 4. Stay tuned for more Sunday Night NBA presented by ESPN and EA Sports after this short break. This has a chance to be a beauty right now. No one able to pull ahead.
This is a classic game so far. Well played on both sides. I'm going to feel badly for whichever team doesn't win this ball game because they played quality basketball.
Knocks it down. And Marc Gasol with 10 points.
Number 5, Courtney Lee.
There's the pick. Tries to adjust the shot. Nice move. Just won't get it to drop. Knocks it down. 4-point game.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
Gets the wide open look for 3. Knocks down the jumper. Memphis is 1 for 3 from the perimeter.
They played well the entire night at the offensive end of the floor. They've moved the ball well, and they continue to generate quality shots.
Hill on the drive for 2. Won't go. Gasol the rebound. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
Gasol's looking to post up. No good on the layup attempt.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look. Just couldn't knock it in.
Fires away. Georgia's shot can't get it to go. And Jordan Hill's called for the intentional foul.
To number 27, Jordan Hill. That's his second personal foul.
Memphis is leading Indiana by a score of 25-16. So they get the clock to stop with the foul.
To number 3, George Hill. That's his first personal foul. The Pacers are now serving the penalty.
First free throw, perfect. Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Ellis against Lee. Puts it up. Ellis's shot misses the two. Ball knocked. Oh, he comes up with the steal. On the break, all alone. For two, nails it.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
And there's the final buzzer. The final score is 27-18. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for joining us and good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Grizzlies dominated this game from beginning to end. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they scored their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Pacers didn't provide the kind of offensive output needed to win a game at the NBA level. I hate to say it, but I just don't have enough time in this segment to explain everything they could have done better.
Game track. Field goal percentage.
The Indiana Pacers were terrible with their shooting, and I'm pretty sure that's not news to anyone that's out there. What will become news, however, is if they're poor. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.